In the early hours of December 13th, Amir Hassan was walking home with his son after morning prayers when he was assailed by two gunmen and riddled with bullets. Amir Hassan died instantly. His killers fled the scene. A few days earlier, Tayyab, a resident of Rajanpur, was brutally axed to death in Rawalpindi. The common point in these incidents, both victims were Ahmadi men. For generations, Pakistan's Ahmadi community has lived under the shadow of relentless persecution and violence. As the year ends, we examine the situation in 2024, throughout which some serious rights violations have taken place. From March to December, 6 people from the Ahmadiyya community were killed in different parts of the country. Tahir Iqbal Chima, a local leader, was shot dead in Bhavalpur in March. Then in June on the same day, Ghulam Sarwar and Rahat Ahmed Bajwa were both killed by the same individuals. In July, Dr. Zakaur Rahman, a dentist, was killed outside his clinic. Apart from the killings, there have been at least 34 attacks on Ahmadi places of worship. These attacks include desecration, vandalism, and, in some cases, physical violence. In all of the cases, the minarets were destroyed and any religious symbols have been scratched off or smeared with black paint. Similar attacks happened in cemeteries. Throughout the year, there were at least 17 attacks on Ahmadi graves. In many of the cases, the police have been party or have been silent spectators to the situation. Pakistan may be the only country which is a signatory of the International Convention of Civil and Political Rights and which has failed to perform its duties. In fact, it has sometimes become perpetrator rather than protector of Ahmadi rights. While it is the state's responsibility to protect all of its citizens, there are laws that have criminalized Ahmadi beliefs. This year, Ahmadis faced relentless persecution before Eid al-Azha with open threats made by the Tehreek-e-Labbaik supporters to cast them out of town and even kill them if they tried to celebrate Eid. One man was even booked for keeping a goat in his house. In February, the Supreme Court of Pakistan granted bail to an Ahmadi man, Mubarak Sani, who was arrested for distributing religious texts. But in July, the court reversed this decision following pressure from religious groups. The revised ruling effectively removed key paragraphs that had briefly allowed Ahmadis some freedom to practice their faith.
पर जो कुछ असां लेना ना इन्हां को ये सारी जिंदगी याद रखण दे पूरे पाकिस्तान च कारकुनान लगे हुए ने मीनारां ते मैं इन्हां दी मां मारन ते लगा मीनारां नाल की होना इन्हां दी मां मारनी है असां जेड़ी मरदई जमदी है.
The year has witnessed a horrific escalation of discrimination and violence against Ahmadis in Pakistan by those who are given support by the state. Ahmadis continue to face systemic persecution. As we enter the new year, it is time for Pakistan to uphold its human rights obligations and ensure the safety and well-being of its Ahmadi citizens.
आपकी खबर, आपकी आवाज़, Voicepkdotnet.